They say home is where the heart is. For Chef John, Hakuba had long been close to his heart as that home away from home. Dropping roots in 1995 for snow season after season and becoming a pivotal part of the food scene. Coming back to the Hakuba Valley, John was high with anticipation for what lay ahead. John, here we are on top of the Olympic ski jump here in Hakuba, looking over the valley. Absolutely magical, mystical place.
Mate, I'm pretty happy to be back. I was part of the setup for a number of things in this town, since '95 to be honest. And there's so much that's happened in this last season. There's a whole lot of new chalets, a whole lot of new restaurants, new cuisines involved as well. Exciting times for Hakuba, I think.
Do you think you want to get some boarding in maybe before we...
Oh, that's always on the cards, mate. Can't come to a mountain resort and, just look at it. Got to get out there and ride. I've got a mate who's got a great little business and I'm sure I'll go get a board off him.
Well, it's hard to leave this stunning vista here, but mate, if we're going to board, we better leave, we better go.
Let's do it, huh?
Okay.
Will, so good to see you, bro.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Haven't seen you in ages.
Thank you for looking me up.
Mate, just got into town where, I've got to do a bit of riding. Mate, I'm looking to get a board.
You've chefed for 3 weeks straight and never gone riding. What's the change, Johnny?
What's the change? I've come to you because you're one of the biggest rentals for me. You're backcountry, you're everything, you're across the board.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, mate.
Well, the Boarding Co rental arm is, everything from families, beginners, all the way through to people who want to do tours off-piste. We bring them down here, professionally fit them, drop them off at the mountain with their kit, and at the end of their stay, they end up just leaving their gear wherever they are, and we just pick it up. Yeah, so for you today, I'm going to recommend a board that does perform well in the pow, but it also is a beautiful board to carve on, and it's called the Hakuba. It's a culmination of the Jones hovercraft, the Craig Kelly supermodel, and the Price Spearhead, and I'm just taking out bits that I like out of each of those boards.
Well, look, I want to get out there.
Righto, bud.
Kick me out, let's go.
I ain't surprised at all. Seen them rise and fall. Went up the mountain, it wasn't hard to climb at all. At the top, I felt some relief.
At the base of the Nakayama slope is the Ski In, Ski Out Maryland Hotel. Beckoned us in for delicious German cuisine and beers.
All right, gentlemen.
They are big.
Here we go. That's a German size.
That is a German size. Prost.
Prost. So what do you feel like today?
I'm going to leave that in your capable hands because I don't want to make a
Some
mistake.
sausages, some meat, some pork knuckles.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. What brings you to ski fields in Japan?
Yeah, my wife's Japanese. I met her in Germany. And so came up and down and up and down. I opened a place in Tokyo and finally end up here.
Oh my God, look at that. Glenn, I hope you're hungry.
What do you think about it?
It looks amazing,
It's
mate.
a big piece. I exported from Austria, Switzerland.
Well, mate, thank you very much. And thank you for your time. We're gonna
problem.
eat this.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
And it wasn't hard to climb at all. At the top, I found some relief, you see. So please don't miss up the move.
However, sometimes it's best to keep the riding short and finish the day with an appraised gin and tonic. Our mood swung to gaining the Japanese experience of sake, sushi and sashimi. We found Sharaku Restaurant.
There you go, Kanpai. It's been a great day, huh?
Nothing better to get to this point in the day and have a sake.
Oh, Hakuba sake as well, man.
Do you know much about this place?
Mate, I have been in here once. It's all local fish or fish from Itoigawa, which is the Sea of Japan, 2 hours away. And all your bigger maguro and stuff like that, which is a tuna, is coming in from Skiji. So it's awesome to have fresh local product and also really high quality product as well.
It's a great way to cleanse the palate.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, boarding,
Yeah,
have a long lunch.
Oh, it's refreshing as well. Gives you space for anything else that you want to venture into later on. Dig in, take a little dip in the soy sauce and enjoy it. Oh. So, mate, what have we got planned for tonight?
Probably catching up a few more mates in town.
I've got a special one I can make a phone call to.
Who's that?
And
Is it someone I know?
You know him, mate. You know him. Shot a message off to Steve Lee, and he sent me a message back saying, come around later on tonight. So I reckon we could go around and have a chit chat and a couple of beers with him, mate.
Steve, so good to see you again.
Cheers, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Sen Sun So, the 1,000 Mountain Inn.
So when John mentioned that you're living here in Hakuba,
Yeah.
I didn't believe it because the last time I saw you was Falls Creek.
I know, how good was that day?
It was good. So here in Hakuba, is it the same gig?
We have a couple of different offers here for guiding, resort, side country, backcountry. Because within most groups there's some that aren't up for backcountry, they just want to plot around the resort and make sure they get the best of the snow, and that's our motto, your best day on snow, both here and in Australia.
So we're on a bit of a homecoming for John on this trip here.
Yeah.
We've been around to a few different places in Japan and finishing here in Hakuba.
Yeah.
John had a pretty good reputation with food. Used to
True.
go and see him a
we
little bit.
I loved his Portuguese chicken.
Yeah.
And he had several years here doing great food for a couple of different operators. One of the crew that established, different kind of something other than Japanese food, I guess, in the valley, which is needed too with a lot of Westerners here.
In our time travelling around Japan, we've had the plum wine, and we've come across the what's known as a very dangerous drink, the chuhai.
Chuhai, the devil's juice.
Yes, the people that stay here get to try that.
Yeah, well, our guests in there have been. It has been a bit of a rainy day here today, so they've been in playing cards, and they've found the 5% first and the 9%, and they've actually sampling the 12%. So it could be a bit of a rowdy night at the Sen Sun So tonight. They're in there.
Wow.
Having a little party.
Yeah. Well, great to see you again. Thanks
Cheers,
again.
guys. Good to see you all.
We were so looking forward to what the next day would bring. Last night I met some interesting characters down in Hapo. It was suggested to me that I go and meet this artist, a well-known artist, and he's also a gun snowboarder.
Oh, right.
So we're going to hop in the car, John, and find this guy. Looking forward to it.
South of Hakuba, mate. Let's go. Here we come.
Omachi is just south of Hakuba and nestled at the foot of the Japanese Northern Alps. We were told, look for the Omachi wall of colour, find the funky house close by, and you'll find Masashi.
Oh!
You're the artist?
Yes,
Your wall?
yes.
Yes.
You know my wall.
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Justin.
Justin. My name is Mashi.
Mashi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can you show me your wall?
Okay, let's go. My wall. Okay.
We found ourselves standing in front of the vivid kaleidoscope of Masashi's wall and his quiver of art-infused snowboards. Masashi explained the inspiration for the wall came from his connection to the universe and spirituality, with the artwork's message, one of everlasting nature in our world. We finished our time with Masashi enjoying some Japanese hospitality, which included good stories paired with homemade plum wine and the famous oyaki, the steamed vegetable dumpling. Around Hakuba, we had noticed the growing influence of the food truck scene. With diverse food options all round, one simply can't go wrong. Now folks, what's a season or a trip in the snow without a little party? With a big event in town, we were about to end our night with a chuhai or two and a little bang.
Cause you get me right, ooh, shawty, swing by my way. Left the X-Men, she was singing my way. No more fast ones, gotta lead a highway. No more fast ones, gotta lead a highway. Ooh, shawty, swing by my way. Left the X-Men, she was singing my way. No more fast ones, gotta lead a highway. No more fast ones, gotta leave.
What's the cure for a little hangover in the mountains? The all-day breakfast burger at the Rabbit Hole in Wadano, that's what. John, it's a good way to start the morning. We're outside the Rabbit Hole that's gaining quite a reputation in Hakuba.
It's been here for quite a few years now. It's run by a good Australian crew. Fantastic, does a great breakfast, and I'm starving, mate. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty hungry too. We've got to get that breakfast and continue on our way for today. Sweet, let's go, bud.
Let's do it, man. Mate, thank you for having me here, man. It was an awesome breakfast, and you know, every time I'm in town, I want to come and visit you. You're an amazing young chef. Now, where are you from originally?
I'm from New Zealand.
From New Zealand.
I spent a lot of years cooking in Australia and over in England for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then sort of were lucky enough to come over to Japan. So
yeah,
super stoked for that.
You've had a big season this year as well.
Yeah, very, very busy. We've done record numbers again this year.
Yeah.
Hakuba's just getting busier and busier.
Yeah.
Crazy, but good.
Do you recommend anywhere I should go for lunch?
My favourite, especially when I've had a couple of drinks the night before, would definitely be Takahashi down in Echoland.
Definitely.
The spicy tantan noodles there was best meal in Hakuba, I reckon.
Yeah, he's been on my radar. Bro, well, so good to see you again, huh?
So good to see you. See you soon.
With Chef KRISPIN's advice in our pocket, we took the short drive over to Echoland, looking to dive into a tasty ramen. John, lovely little outdoor setting here. We're in Echoland, another part of Hakuba, but where are we now?
Mate, we're at Takahashi. Mate, this is a favourite staple of a lot of hospo crew. Very, very popular with the local crew. Very, very strong with Japanese community as well. Well, I'm gonna order. Sumimasen, can I please get a soy ramen, one, and 9-piece gyoza. Arigatou gozaimasu. Domo. Arigato. Wow. Look how good this is, mate. Handmade. Handmade here.
Handmade.
Yep.
Wow.
His lovely wife makes them. Arigatou gozaimasu. Itadakimasu. Yum, huh? Oishii.
Oishii, oishii. Our journey took us back across to the Wadano Gateway for more food and chef discovery at Electric and Lantern.
Well, George, again, thank you very much for everything.
Cheers, brother.
Great chat, and I'm going to tuck into this.
Yeah, enjoy.
Let me hit it for you.
Beautiful.
Look at the fire.
I know, that's awesome.
Okay, just wait the magic of time.
Yep, how long does it take?
Maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay.
In 10 minutes.
Jason,
Yeah.
awesome,
Thank you,
man.
John.
I'll
Nice
start
to
on
meet
everything
you.
else. Thank you.
Thank you. We roamed a little further into Wadano and into the very eclectic Penki bar for a mix of some tunes and a nightcap. With the locations in Hakuba spread out throughout the scenic valley, it was unfortunate we couldn't manage to visit them all in the time we had. Now we had to get on the road to Tokyo, but Hakuba, we would be back for more.
I have a many chicken stick, yakitori, please come in.
John, they say all good things come to an end. The trip's done. How do you feel?
Frozen.
Frozen. How good was everywhere we've been? Niseko, Madarao, Miyoko, Nozawa, Hakuba, Tokyo, Sapporo. What did you get out of it?
The ramen went off.
You love that. So,
ramen.
where we're off to next, we don't know. But what we'd like to do is call out to any chefs, foodies, restaurateurs, anyone in food and beverage at high altitude. Contact us through Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come and see us because we're coming to see you. Folks, welcome to SnowChef. We are here in Canada We're here to check out the food scene, meet some chefs, brewers, and have an all-round good time. Let's do it.